which I imagine will likely take window control coming up right now. Beacon in from Color, but Vanity says hello, but there's a trade quickly from Cleve as they transition to that A site now.
Lincoln, immediate refrag. Barcoder's holding this murder hole. Wolfie gets absolutely removed, Roy. And now Pith from CT spawn trying to find a way back in. But against these P250s, that's kind of a scary proposition with no armor. If Gabeson gets the first shot, that's going to be it. It's going to be lights out. He spots him crossing the triple, but his teammates have fallen. Gabeson has failed the tribe. He's going to try to stay alive default. As Lincoln has the post up, Gabeson has the damage, and Gabeson's got that headshot. These P250.
5. The AK-47 looking to explode at upper B once again, but HNS playing it aggressive this time around. He will not be overran, and he gets to keep his life as well.
Pith is here in support, very low on the balcony and sleeve. He goes down the op of Color, trying to post up on the market cross. But now he has to pretty much help his teammates enter. Barcoder goes down. Color will get a kill with his op, and he will hit dirt at the same time.
And it's really unlucky for Lincoln because the only teammate that had a flashbang was actually Pulse. There it is. Gabeson comes out the lurk now, opens up Vanity, which buys him a lot of space towards Nectar. But Wolfie and Pit have found one each. Now Gabeson's coming out of the palace. His position is known, and he's immediately shot down by the AUG long range, and HNS more dangerous.
Oh, that's off from Lincoln. And he's so much damage. He legs one, gets a kill. Pith comes in. Vanity mollies default plan. We have players like Lincoln who make plays like this, jumping up in a pound with the off. He gets out. Wolfie gets one before he goes down. Now they have to run from the meat grinder of utility. Look at the nade damage. It's so easy for Vanity. And Color, the last man standing, he just gets absolutely clobbered.
And flooding out B with the pistols, but they only get one kill. The flashbangs are extremely effective, and Lincoln once again is just picking them apart.
And they just get shut down. No cons anymore. They've lost their con player. HNS, if he gets 2, this round's over. He gets 2. And I say over because, oh, they have a utility, but they're a little hesitant to use it. It gets in front of the smoke, sprays down the default planner. He finds Fleeve. It's Color, excuse me, who had the bomb, who finds his teammate. But Pith is in such a strong spot with the AUG. They do their best. Gabeson finds 2 with this AK. The force buy is working out so far. The gamble buy until Lincoln top stairs. This man's been deadly if an op's in his hands. And as Vanity comes back in, Dilla must be careful, but he has to face because they're out of smokes for CT. Oh, this is hairy. Gabeson gets lit going to fire. His teammate's gone, and it's easy for Vanity.
Game is looking for that pick. He's bought an SG. Last time he took the duel with an AK. This man gets 2 dinks.
How does he win that one, eh? Ooh. Long range versus long range. Vanity has the immediate response, and he's going under balcony. Color is very weak. He's top stairs. 1 bullet's all it takes. Vanity, can he find the rat player? He can, and HNS will cover him.
Lincoln, who's now able to quickly rotate over towards the B side. They have to get past the first wave of utility, which is now coming out. Lincoln, HNS are holding it together, and what a setup this is right now. Pit, HNS, all alive, still on site, all down to Barcode, who has nowhere to hide, and once again, and the site player is the contact for both. Pretty nutty setup. That's a sick setup, and it's going to be trades coming out towards the A side. Now the remaining Budapest player 5s are once again attempting their luck on the A site in a fast tempo.
I like this boost from Lincoln. If anyone goes top balcony, he'll be gifted a kill. Good refrag from Gabe. But the utility in the retake exists. 3 smokes, and Lincoln's gonna go. Barcoder and Sandwich frags out. They know where he is now. They'll smoke out Gabeson, who gets in front of it. Now they're starting to win their fights. It's all on Vanity. It won't happen. 11-4. Not so shabby.
Game is here. Flav is here. They're going to have to try to hold this one back. Pit finds the first opening frag. Game's there in response. But Vanity's so low, but unable to find a kill. So they do go 1 for 1. And it's back down to 3s. HNS gets gushed, but he finds a kill.
Gushed, but not out. Wolfie needs help from Lincoln. He needs it now. Wolfie just needs to play time as Lincoln's running all the way up. Caddy gushes up Gabeson, spots the second player. He needs to kill one of these players, and he will. He takes a full HP player. Gabeson has a kip of 5 HP. Lincoln just catch him on the cross, and he will.
Oh.
Perfect timing. Well played. Rifles may throw a smoke, but this is just going to be send Mac 10s out. Straight space. Fleet gets one before this Mac 10 player Vanity wraps on him. Lincoln now, it's his turn to push forward. He steamrolls the op, nearly gets Gabeson. But it's just Vanity alone. They wanted to throw away those MAC 10s and throw away they have. But there's an odd chance here for Vanity, considering one bullet headshots and all these CTs. He's not going to expect Game to go into a smoke. Well, he did, but he lost that fight. Opportunity for Budapest 5. If he gets a kill, they're just going to run out A-ramp. He gets one. Can he get a second? He can. Lincoln's done it. They know there's one player left on site, and it's Barcoder. They just need to overwhelm him in numbers, not love. Barcoder's forced to swing, but he's done his job with getting 2. This makes it doable for GameZilla. If this cross doesn't get smoked, Pith is going to smoke mid-site, get this bomb planted. And GameZilla is hoping someone peeks him, but I don't know.
He does have a kit. I just really don't think he expects the double.
Oh?
Well, they have no smoke for this. That's going to flood both of them out. Does he know both of them are there? And now he spotted Wolf. He knows exactly where he is. He knows he can't move because of the Molotov. So GameZilla has him exactly where he wants him. He has a smoke. He has a kit. He just needs to work this out, Keith.
Can Wolfie win it though? He'll see him first, and Wolfie hits the headshot. GameZilla only hit him in the knee.
Default boxing just swing on him. Firebox. He's caught in the open. Now Wolfie finds the opening kill towards Connector, and this is all come crumbling down. If these players in Connector and Window fall, it is all but over.
It's gonna look like all but over. Just Color and Barcoder remain. I've become a fan of Tribe, Roy. Thank you for talking them up, because they've held up to your end of the conversation. Gassed them up, and they're looking to end this. They own the B site. They're even worried about a flank at this point. It's Color alone in market. His head's removed. Even if they plant B, they have numbers. They'll hear this flank. Barcode has to walk it, and it's looking over.
Yeah, there's really only one silver lining, isn't there? And it's the fact that they're wounded. Terrible silver lining. He has to find 3 players with rifles, dapping away with a CZ, which is basically a calculator. So he spots another player. He has a smoke on hand. He actually could potentially force this down if he can cross the site. But through this tiny little gap in the smoke, Vanity will spot his shoulder, and it is the Tribe